Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another What I Watched in the Month. Yay! Yeah, yeah. Today's video is going to be more than what I watched because I've been reading. I've been reading, so I thought I would share what I read in April. Plus, obviously, what I watched, and maybe if did I watch any TV shows? Yeah, I think so. So maybe I can mention that as well. But I guess I can fit in the what I watched. Um, but yeah, we're going to start with obviously what I watched because I think that's the longest one. Obviously, um, I saw more films this month. Thank God. Every month getting better. Yes, and I started the month with a film, Happy Go Lucky. It's a Japanese film directed by Tsuya Nakashima, which is a director I really like. I say that I've seen like two of his films. But hey, it's on YouTube. By the way, am I like YouTube and me like this for real? Like I love YouTube, and I love when YouTube has films for free. Anyway, this film is very fun. It's very cute. It's also very short. It's like an hour and 10 minutes. Super easy, and it's like a coming of age of a little boy, and it's amazing. It's countryside Japan. You know, uh, watch it. It's on YouTube. Then I watched Labyrinth of Dreams, and guess what? This one is also on YouTube. Yes, this one is directed by Gakuryu Ishii. And this one's like it's like a fever dream, but not really. No, actually, let me. Happiness is a Butterfly by Lana Del Rey. If he's a serial killer, then what's the worst that could happen to a girl? It's already hurt. I'm already hurt. If he's as bad as they say, then I guess I'm cursed. Looking into his eyes, I know he's already hurt. He's already hurt. That's basically my review for the film. That's all I'm going to say. Because if you watch that film, YouTube, um, you will understand if you watch that film or if you've seen it. That's all I have to say. Because yeah, that's what I have to say. Actually, yeah. Um, then I watched Half Nelson, directed by Ryan Fleck and starring Ryan Gosling. Yes. This one was not actually that good, but I liked it. I just didn't think it was amazing. I think like I was expecting more, and then like all of a sudden, like it ended. I was like, oh okay, okay. It's like it just finished, but Ryan Gosling, super cool and hot. So then I went to the cinema to watch a film that you already know I've seen because I made a half an hour review, guys. Crazy. The drama. Yes, I watched the drama on cinemas. Watch it on cinemas. If it's still on cinema. I don't know if it's actually still on the cinema because it's been like a month. Nah, it's been less than a month, but almost a month. Don't know. Then I was on my Ryan Gosling ride. So I watched Drive, directed by Nicholas Winding Refn. I don't know how you say his name, but yeah, it's just Ryan Gosling being like super mysterious and weird and off-putting and introverted and hot for like an hour and 40 minutes, and actually that's all I want in life. Like, yeah, yeah. Um, then I watched Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. And I'm actually very mad because I have to pay like £3 to watch it on YouTube. I'm very mad about that. But I liked it. I liked it less than I liked the first one. But I'm not going to say too much because when I finish watching the whole franchise, I'm going to make a video reviewing each one where I'm going to give more insight into my thoughts. I just gotta say I liked it less than the last one, but I still gave it like 4 stars out of 5. So pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Then I watched Tangerine, directed by Sean Baker, and it's this famous movie that everyone knows it was shot on an iPhone 5, and I could never actually, because I just could never actually. Yeah, yeah. This movie was supposed to show like how you can make a great movie with something as simple as an iPhone 5. No, I can't actually. You need more than an iPhone 5. You need. It's less about the iPhone 5, um, and more about the cinematic techniques and the storytelling. Uh, yeah, yeah. Then I watched American Honey, directed by Andrea Arnold, and this was amazing actually. Coming of age, yeah, I just love coming of age, and it's really good, and it's also very stressing. But tell me a coming of age that is not stressing. Tell me a coming of age where the main character is not suffering. It's called coming of age for a reason, guys. Like, the main character has to suffer and evolve, and they come of an age. I think it's fun. I think it's really fun, and I really liked it. Then I watched. Oh, this is a short film. This is a short film. It's 4 minutes, and is it a short film or is it just a commercial? Is it just a TV ad? But I saw it, and oh my god, it has 4 stars out of 5 on Letterboxd. It's fucking crazy. It's That Night Our Decaf, starring Kim Tae-hyun from BTS, and is that the only reason why I watched it? Yeah. Is it an ad about coffee? Yes. Is it amazing? Yes. Moving on. I watched Dream Child, and I was truly deeply uncomfortable about this film. And the puppets are fucking horrible. And, like, they're well made. It's just they're fucking horrible, and I don't ever want to see this film again. And the only reason why I watched it is because I was reading a review about it and I saw it. But don't do it. Actually, don't recommend unless you want to be very uncomfortable. Yeah. Then I watched From Morning to Midnight, silent film from 1920, and it took me. I fell asleep halfway through it. It's an hour and 10 minutes, by the way, and I fell asleep because I'm just really bad with silent films. Really bad with them. So I fell asleep, and then I finished watching it, and it's okay. German expressionism is amazing. The set is amazing, and I think if I was 20 in 1920, I would have probably loved this. But if you want to watch it, it's on YouTube. I think pretty much any silent film ever, it's on YouTube. So if you want to watch silent films for some reason, YouTube is your best. Then I went to the cinema to watch this horror film called Undertone, and I don't really know what to think about it actually. I thought I understood the film, and then I actually didn't, and I thought it was about pregnancy, but maybe it wasn't. And I just gotta say, I did think it was scary, but I also watched it like at 9:30 in the evening, and yeah, I'm a crybaby. So I did think it was scary, but I don't think I understood. So I didn't give it a great rating. And it actually doesn't have a really great rating anyway. I think I actually gave it like a 3.5 stars out of 5, and all the reviews I saw were like 2 stars. So I was actually pretty generous. I was generous with it. Not that you should be, but yeah. I mean, if you want to watch it, give it a chance. It's like well made. It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, then I watched Stand By Me, directed by Rob Reiner. Long live Rob Reiner in the sky. I watched it in the cinemas because it was the 40th anniversary of the film, and it was amazing to watch it on the cinema. It's amazing, and the cinema was full, which is really nice, and I really liked it. And it's just like boys being happy and another coming of age, because why not? And I just know the two main characters love each other and they're gays, and I just can't see two boys or two men being friends, because that's like, no, that's not it. Actually, you're in love, you're lovers in my heart. But yeah, pretty good film. um then I watched the Adventures of The Adventures of Prince Ashmet, which is another silent film, but I didn't fall asleep in this one, and this one is actually really good. It's the first animated film ever. It wasn't Snow White by Disney, it was this one. In the record, because obviously a lot of films got lost in life. But this one didn't, so this is like the first one recovered. And it's really good. It does have some like problematic things in them. But overall it's really good. The animation is really good and the story is very engaging, and I did really like it. And support animation, as I always say. Oh, this is also on YouTube, guys. Like I said, YouTube and me are like these free YouTube films like this. Then I watched The Signal Man. It's a short film, British short film, adapted from a short novel by Charles Dickens, I think. If I'm wrong, yeah, it is Charles Dickens. And it was weird. It was weird, but it was really good, and I really like the color grading. I gotta say that. And it's really good how they use basically like two sets. That's pretty much what they need. And the creature in that thing, it's pretty scary. It's actually really scary. It's like a man with no face. Well, yeah, kind of like a Slender Man, I guess. Then I watched A Page of Madness. Was this also on YouTube? No. Well, I think it was Tubi actually. I think this one is on Tubi. Also Tubi. I love Tubi. Not the Tubi originals, but Tubi has some bangers in there. You just gotta look for them. Anyway, this is another silent film. It sounds like April was my silent film era. But this is from Japan. It's like a horror film. And it's this guy whose wife got into a psychiatric hospital, and he starts to work there to be with her. So actually, is this a horror film or is this a love story? If he wanted to, he would. End of the story. Yeah. Then I watched After the Storm, which you already know if you watched my video review of the Hyundam Dong Bookshop. And yeah, this film was really good. Well, I already said my opinion in that video, so if you want to know my opinion, go watch that video right now and then come back, or finish this and then go to that video. Don't know. Yeah. Then I watched this. This is a film I watched when I was like 10 at the very most, and I haven't seen it. Well, I hadn't seen it since, but I watched it the other day. Minuscule Valley of the Lost Ants, and it's great, and it's a banger, and it hits like crazy, and I love it, and it's on Prime for free. Well, obviously if you have Prime, but I think it's also on YouTube. So yeah, don't know what else to say. Yeah, it's on YouTube as well. Why didn't I use Prime to watch it? I don't know, but it's on YouTube. If you don't have Prime, it's on YouTube. Then I watched Billion on HBO Max, and it was crazy actually. And this man, the main character, he says he's low maintenance, which is the same as saying I have the lowest self-esteem you could ever imagine, and you can let me sleep on the floor and I will still love you. And this is going to be a slight spoiler, I guess, but the ending, well, before the end, it feels like when you're going to when a dog is having the last day alive because they're going to put him down, and they like do all their favorite things, and they even like give him a bit of chocolate and all that stuff, and then they put them down. That's how the ending felt. So you gotta watch it to see if you get my reference or not. I'm just giving weird ass reference in here. Cause why not? And now that we're talking about that, yeah, I also watched, and apologies for this, guys. Apologies for this. This next few minutes or seconds, I don't know how long I'm going to talk, are going to be in Spanish, so I can express myself properly saying this. Anyway, I watched Como agua para chocolate. Y lo único que quiero decir es que realmente no se llama Como agua para chocolate, se llama Como agua para tibios. Y quiero decir que Pedro es mi peor enemigo. Y espero que haya sufrido el resto de su vida y no se merecía nada. Y todo el mundo estaba con Pedro y yo no. Yo odiaba a Pedro y Tita también. Tita también se pasaba de pendeja, la verdad. Sí hate, sí es con hate. Y yo y el Dr. Brown hubiéramos sido muy felices juntos y no puedo creer que Tita dejó al Dr. Brown en el altar. Y la verdad es que lo único que me dio ver esa serie es mucho coraje. Me la pasé con mucho coraje toda la serie y la verdad es que no. Yo cada vez que todo el mundo decía pero tú amas a Pedro, Tita. Y a mí qué verga, o sea, no. Anyway, yeah, that was my section. Then I went to the cinema to watch the Michael biopic. End of the sentence. I don't have anything to say about that. It has good songs, obviously, because it's Michael Jackson. I don't know how to feel about the rest of it. So, next I watched Little Forest, the Korean version. Did I watch it after I made the video where I said I didn't watch it? Yes. And it's really good. It's really good. It's vibes. It's a life I want to live, honestly. If I had a house in the countryside of Korea or Japan, I would live there as well. And she seemed just so chill, and everyone was like, oh, this town doesn't have anything to do. I'm like, that's what I want. That's what I want, girl. Give me nothing to do. And nature. That's all I need. Yes. Then, oh my god, another silent film. What the hell? Then I watched The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Yeah, really good. Really good. Again. German expressionism. The settings are amazing. The makeup is amazing. And why was Cesare low-key handsome? Why was he low-key fine with the eyeliner and being a little weird and off-putting? Like, that's my kind of man. Yeah, it's also on YouTube. Hey, what can I say? If YouTube has free movies, I'll watch them. You gotta be sure that I'll watch them. I'll be there to watch them. Yeah. Then I went to the cinema and I watched Exit 8, based on the video game Exit 8. And I fucking waited like a year for this movie. This movie was on Cannes Film Festival last year, and I knew about it. And I've been wanting to watch it since, which is like a year. Genuinely, I've been waiting a year for this. And I liked it. I did like it. And it has very long shots. And I'm a sucker for long shots. The longer the shot, the better the movie, honestly. And it starts with like a POV shot as well. It's almost kind of like you're playing the video game. Have I played the video game? Fucking no. But I've seen gameplays, which is basically the same, guys. I just can't afford to buy video games, but I can afford to watch them. And I did really like it. I saw a lot of people saying that it went kind of like very traditional style, and kind of flat, which is a fair like critique of the movie. And I also saw that this is the highest rated video game adaptation movie ever, and the rating is 3.1 stars out of 5. So that says a lot about video game adaptations, but that's just what I'm gonna say. I gave it 4 stars, so I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. End of the sentence. Then I watched a lesbian film. Lesbians. Was it really good? No. It's called Hot Milk. There was nothing hot. Well, actually, I'm a liar. There was a lot of things that were hot, just not milk. I don't think there was milk in the movie. And it wasn't really good. It was kind of like nothing happened, but not in the way I like movies where nothing happened. It's just like nothing happened because there wasn't any plot. And everything was happening kind of super rushed. And it does again kind of give lesbians who can't be together, or lesbians where one of the lesbians is kind of like a polyamorous girl who doesn't really care about everyone else, and she just wants to be loved but not to love ish, something like that. But lesbians, yeah. Then I watched Equinox Flower on I think this was Plex. It was either Plex or Tubi. And Equinox Flower, directed by Yasuhiro Ozu. That man, I love his films, are amazing. His films are the kind of thing where it's like very slow cinema. Very, very, very slow cinema. So if you like films with like a straightforward plot, a lot is going on, you won't like his movies. They are very slow, and I feel like he never really moves the camera. There's a lot of shots of just like nothing, and it's just amazing. And this was his first film in color, and the colors are fucking fantastic. I don't know what happened to color grading, guys. What happened to color grading and good cinematography? What the hell? I just really liked it. I really liked it, and this movie is kind of like, I don't know actually. It's just really nice. All his films feel like a hug, but again, only if you like slow cinema. If you don't enjoy that kind of cinema, you won't really like it. I think you should give it a chance, and if you give it a chance, tell me. Tell me, because I do love him. Then I went to the cinema to have a surprise screening of a horror film, and I knew it was gonna be a bad one because all the trailers I've seen of horror films, none of them look really particularly good. But I went anyway, and it was Hakum, and it was bad. I gotta say, it was bad. Or just didn't get it, I guess. I think the creature that they put in there, it's really good, but it's there for like 2 seconds. And there was a witch that didn't really have any purpose in the plot, and there was some jokes that I didn't find funny, and I was like, are you trying to make like a horror comedy or not? Are you taking yourself seriously or not? Because it just like didn't feel like they knew what they want from it. And I guess it was kind of scary, but it was more like scary for the vibes. Like, oh my god, the vibes, and that was it. I just didn't feel like it had any substance in the plot, and I didn't really like that. And I saw a lot of people saying it was a really good horror film, and I just didn't think it was a really good horror film. But obviously everyone has their own opinions, and I'm not going to say what is wrong and what is right. But in my opinion, it's a horror film made with vibes and not with a horror setting. I don't know. I think it could have been a thriller instead of a horror film. If you get rid of the creature and if you get rid of the witch, it's still like a horror film. It would still be horror. It would be more like a thriller. Or if they used the creature more, it could have been like a really good psychological horror. But they just didn't. They didn't. They chose kind of like a very boring way to show the movie. And they had better options that I don't think they realized they had. But yeah, that's my criticism of the movie, which I watched on Monday. Next I watched another lesbian, but again, is this a good lesbian representation? Hell fucking nah. I watched Ice Cream Fever. Um, Again, the movie started really strong. The editing was really good. The shots were really good. Typography was really good and all that stuff. But then, like in the middle of the film, kind of got lost, and nothing happened again. But not in the way I like nothing happened films. It's more like a lot was going on, but nothing really happened. And then the lesbians were happy together, and then one of the lesbians left. So is this really a good representation of lesbians? Hell nah. So, and the only reason I watched it is because Mieko Kawakami was the original, like it was based on a story of her, and I read one of her books this month, so I watched it because of that. And I can see the influence, but I don't think it translated as good. So yeah. We have 2 movies left. Just gotta say. Then I watched. Oh my god, I pronounce this? Le Bonheur? Le Bonheur? I don't know. It's French. I think in English it's Happiness. Directed by Agnes Barda. And this is a horror film. This really is a horror film. And it's a really good film, and it's like an hour and 20 minutes about this couple who's really happy. Then the man starts to cheat, and he's a fucking narcissistic man, and he just wants to have all the love he can, and he expects everyone to get it. It's like, well, I have two women, which means two women, which means I have extra love. I have double the love. So why don't you accept that? Fucking assholes. Nothing wrong with being polyamorous. Really wrong if you are married pretending to be in a monogamous relationship. Guys, what happened to talking? Anyway, this was amazing. If you can watch it, really do it. It's like really, really good, and it's a very pretty film in the way like it's shot and the colors and everything else. But it's like it is like a very pretty film for a very horror plot. Horrific. No, horrific is not the term. It's like not bad plot. I don't want to say bad plot. This is a really good movie. I guess like a bad theme, like a horror theme, and I love that about Agnes Barda. I love her, so you should watch it because I say so. And lastly, the last film I watched in April was another silent film. Oh my god, this month was my silent film month. And I watched Metropolis, directed by Fritz Lang. 2 hours and 20 minutes, and there's actually some footage lost. It couldn't be restored. And yeah, this was really good. This is how science fiction started. Makeup, set, costume design, fantastic, amazing, crazy, and the plot is really ahead of its time, hence the term science fiction. But it's, oh my god, it's crazy, and it's crazy just to like think that this is almost 100 years old and Loki happening in real life if we're not careful. And I think my only criticism of the film is that they kind of blame everything on a woman, which kind of doesn't make sense, because it's like, well, the woman didn't force you to destroy your whole entire city. Like, actually, you have common sense. I think you have common sense. But I still really like it. It was 1970. 1970, 1927. It was really good for the time. It was really good for the time. So, yeah, those are the films I watched in April. And as I said, I watched Como Agua para Chocolate, which is a TV show. Then I also watched the second season of Fiona and Cake, which I really liked. I really, really enjoyed it. I love everything about Adventure Time universe. I guess that's the term. Multiverse, yeah. Um, is there any TV shows I watched? No, I don't think so. Books. Moving on to books. This is going to be. Did I cheat on this one? No. I started reading Little Women on March, but I finished it on April. So I guess it counts for April as well. Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Amazing book. Amazing film. I didn't watch it, but I've seen it a lot of times. I know it's an amazing film. I also read The Him Dam Dong Bookshop, as you know. I also read A Strange Weather in Tokyo by Hiromi Kawakami. I also read Breast and Eggs by Miyako Kawakami. That's why I'm confusing the names, because they have the same last name and it gets confusing. And I also read The Little Prince, which I'm planning on making a video about it. I'm just drafting. I'm drafting it. I'm drafting my script, guys. Let me cook. Did I read something else? No, I think that was it. So I think it was a really good book, really good month for books, for films, and for TV shows. And yes, that is it for the month, for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my video yapping for half an hour about movies, mostly, but I mentioned a few TV shows and a few books. And I promise I'm cooking with the Little Prince video. It will be a couple of days, hopefully. Let's hope. And I know it's been like 2 weeks. It's my last video, so I'm sorry. But hey, I'm back, yapping about films. And if you've seen any of the films I said, let me know your opinion. If there's anything else you'd like me to talk about, I'll do it. Because sometimes I run out of ideas, and if I don't have any motivation, I won't do anything. And like the video, subscribe, share, copy link. And anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a nice life. Yeah. Bye.